Welcome to your astrology and spirituality overview for Saturday, the 4th of July.
Thank you so much, Elisa. And what cards have you chosen today?
Today we are using our Soul Purpose Oracle cards
Which are just
with the
amazing.
gold trim.
Yeah.
Absolutely love these. So let's see what energy comes up for today. Ooh, we've got one sticking out. So, this is gorgeous. The word on this card is honesty. Such beautiful colors as well. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself.
Wow.
That is powerful. As long as we're being true to who we are, as long as we're telling the truth, then our lives can move in massively spiritual ways.
And
Things
it
can
doesn't mean
open
to
up.
say that someone's not necessarily deliberately being dishonest, but perhaps they're not quite as conscious, or we might not always be as conscious of exactly how connected we are or disconnected we are to our emotions. So if we do stand for something, we need to always factor in a little bit that, have I really developed on this theme as much as I could? Have I grown as much as I could? Am I putting myself in an intractable position which I can't move from, which is stubborn and resistant to connecting with people? Or do I just want to let pride come to the I'm absolutely fine, there's nothing wrong with me, I'm not grieving, no, I don't miss them at all this kind of stuff is very defensive, really. So honesty,
Checking in with ourselves and asking ourselves where we developed our opinions and points of view from.
that's brilliant.
Challenging ourselves as to what we believe in, and that way it gives us a much stronger point of view because we've already challenged ourselves and our opinions.
That's wonderful. Now, there's two influences today that do feed into Elisa's card. The first is a jarring influence, although quite quick, a square between Mars and the Moon. So Mars is in the sign of Aries now, which of course it rules, and Moon is in Capricorn. So this can lead to a little bit of impatience. It may mean that our feelings will be closer to the surface and a little bit harder to disguise. Perhaps we're going to feel a bit more rooted to the past in some way, because the Moon in Saturn can be more traditional, more orthodox, and of course Mars in Aries is very direct and a little bit impatient. But although that could create a little bit of irritation or frustration, there's actually a glorious link between the Sun in Cancer and Ceres, which is an asteroid very much to do with nurture. And the traditional myth around Ceres is this is the god of agriculture. So being in the sign of Pisces, if you find yourself doing something creative with food today, perhaps using fish that comes from the glyph of Pisces, or perhaps doing something in an allotment or growing some vegetables in your garden, or perhaps being very encouraging or protective towards someone we really care about. Because Ceres and the Sun, with the Sun in Cancer, is like mother, mother, mother. You can't really get much more nurturing than this. So we just got to get over that discordant energy of Mars, which can see us a bit impatient if things don't happen quite as quickly as we would like.
Fantastic. And if you would like to have a look at what's going on for you regarding your daily horoscope, you can find that in the description box beneath this video.
Or if you'd like to become one of our patrons, we'd be absolutely thrilled. You do get extra information than anyone else gets, and there are 3 different tariffs that you can sign to, but certainly the entry level one is just $3 a month. And if you do help us with this, it does help us to keep producing the amount of free content that we do. But for now, it is
Goodbye from me.
and it's goodbye from her. Goodbye.